Fate versus free will, a tapestry woven with determinism, randomness, and the human spark. The human odyssey is an intricate dance between two seemingly opposing forces, fate and free will. Are we merely puppets on a cosmic stage, our lives preordained by an unseen hand, or do we possess the spark of agency, the ability to forge our own paths? This age-old question has captivated the greatest minds for millennia, leaving an indelible mark on philosophy, religion, and our very sense of self. Examining the arguments for both sides reveals a rich tapestry interwoven with the threads of determinism, randomness, and the very nature of consciousness. The inescapable grip of determinism. The case for fate, often couched in the language of determinism, finds powerful support in various disciplines. Physics paints a picture of a universe governed by an unforgiving set of laws, a cosmic game of cause and effect where every action has a preordained reaction. The Big Bang, according to this view, wasn't merely the beginning of time, but the setting of the stage for everything that would ever unfold. Every grain of sand on a distant beach, every wrinkle on a human face, all meticulously preordained by the initial conditions of that fateful explosion. Genetics throws its weight onto the side of fate as well. Our biological blueprint, meticulously inscribed in the double helix of DNA, shapes our bodies, predisposes us to certain diseases, and even influences our temperaments and personalities. Imagine twins, separated at birth, yet both drawn to careers in music, the haunting echo of determinism at play. Are we simply pre-programmed automatons, dancing to the tune dictated by our genes? The deterministic argument extends beyond the realm of biology and physics, weaving its way into the fabric of history and society. We are born into specific cultures, each with its own set of values, traditions, and social hierarchies. These powerful forces exert a significant influence on the course of our lives. Imagine a young woman growing up in a remote village with limited access to education. Her options for shaping her future might seem tragically preordained. Religious traditions often lend credence to the notion of fate. Many faiths posit the existence of a divine plan, a preordained script for the universe where human actions are mere footnotes in a grander story. Prophecies, divine intervention, and concepts like karma all suggest a predetermined path for our lives, offering both comfort and a sense of meaning in a chaotic world. The unquenchable fire of free will. Despite the compelling arguments for determinism, the concept of free will remains a cornerstone of the human experience. We constantly make choices, big and small, that seem to influence the trajectory of our lives. From the mundane, choosing breakfast cereal, to the life-altering, pursuing a career or starting a family, we exercise a degree of agency, navigating the often choppy waters of existence. The very notion of morality, the idea that we are accountable for our actions, hinges on the assumption that we possess free will. Furthermore, the existence of consciousness and self-awareness suggests a level of autonomy. We can reflect upon potential outcomes, analyze the consequences of our choices, and ultimately decide which path to take. This ability to deliberate points towards a degree of control over our actions, suggesting that we are not simply pre-programmed robots blindly following our impulses. Neuroscience, while still in its infancy in understanding the complexities of the mind, offers some tantalizing hints. Although the brain is undeniably shaped by genetics and experiences, there seems to be some level of stochasticity, randomness, involved in decision-making. Imagine a group of people faced with the same dilemma. Some may choose A, others B, seemingly defying a purely deterministic model. This unpredictability throws a wrench into the deterministic perspective. The practicalities of a functioning society also rely heavily on the assumption of free will. If our actions were predetermined, then concepts like justice, responsibility, and reward become meaningless. Laws wouldn't be necessary, punishments wouldn't deter crime, and praise wouldn't motivate improvement. We wouldn't be held accountable for our actions, as ultimately, we wouldn't be the ones truly pulling the strings. Beyond the dichotomy, a tapestry of interplay. Perhaps the most intriguing possibility is that the debate between fate and free will is a false dichotomy. Maybe these forces don't operate in opposition, but rather in a complex, interwoven dance. Imagine a grand ballroom, where the music of determinism sets the overall rhythm of the dance, providing a framework of possibilities. However, within that framework, the dancers, us, possess a degree of agency, the freedom to choose our steps, spins, and flourishes. Compatibilism, a philosophical school of thought, embraces this possibility. It suggests that free will and determinism can coexist. Our choices may be influenced by genetic predispositions, societal pressures, and past experiences, but this doesn't necessarily negate our ability to make free decisions based on the information available to us. Imagine a person with a genetic predisposition for anxiety. They may be more likely to experience anxious feelings, but that doesn't mean they are powerless to develop coping mechanisms or seek help. Determinism sets the stage, but free will allows us to improvise within it. Another possibility lies in compatibilist libertarianism. This perspective suggests that free will requires the absence of coercion, not the absence of determinism. As long as we are not forced to make a specific choice, our decision, even if influenced by factors beyond our control, can still be considered free. Imagine a child who chooses to eat their vegetables because they want to avoid punishment. While the threat of punishment influences their choice, they still possess the agency to make the decision on their own. The search for answers continues. The question of fate versus free will likely remain a topic of debate for years to come. Science may shed light on the neurological processes behind decision-making, offering insights into the interplay between determinism and randomness. Perhaps future studies will reveal the extent to which our brains operate on a pre-programmed script versus allowing for genuine spontaneity. Philosophical advancements may further refine our understanding of free will, agency, and the nature of consciousness. Concepts like compatibilism and compatibilist libertarianism offer frameworks for understanding how these forces might work together. Further exploration into these and other philosophical viewpoints may lead to a more nuanced understanding of the human experience. Living with the paradox. Ultimately, the answer to this complex question may lie not in absolutes, but in embracing the ambiguity. Perhaps the tension between fate and free will is what defines the human experience. It is the ongoing struggle to navigate a world with predetermined elements and the exhilarating freedom to shape our own destinies within those constraints. This very tension may be the catalyst for growth, learning, and the pursuit of a meaningful life. Imagine a sculptor facing a block of marble. The material itself sets limitations, its size, shape, and inherent properties. Yet, within those constraints, the sculptor possesses the artistry to transform the stone into a masterpiece. We too are sculptors of our own lives, working with the materials handed to us by fate, our genes, our upbringing, the broader context of our world. But within those constraints, we have the power to make choices, to strive for our goals, and to leave our unique mark on the world. The question of fate versus free will may be a paradox with no definitive answer. However, by acknowledging the interplay between these forces, we can delve deeper into the complexities of human existence and embrace the power we possess to shape our own destinies, even within the grand tapestry of the universe. The ripple effects, implications of fate versus free will. The debate on fate and free will extends beyond mere philosophical inquiry. It has significant implications for our personal lives, societal structures, and even our understanding of morality. Personal growth and responsibility. If we believe our lives are entirely preordained, there's a risk of succumbing to a sense of powerlessness. Why strive for goals or resist temptations if our fate is already sealed? However, embracing the idea of free will, even within a deterministic framework, empowers us to take responsibility for our choices and actively shape our destinies. We can view challenges as opportunities for growth and actively pursue our desired outcomes. Imagine facing a setback. The belief in free will allows us to learn from the experience and forge a new path forward. Moral compass and the justice system. The concept of free will is essential for a functioning moral framework. If our actions are predetermined, then concepts like good and bad, right and wrong become meaningless. We cannot be held accountable for choices we weren't truly free to make. Conversely, free will allows us to distinguish between deliberate cruelty and an unfortunate consequence of uncontrollable factors. This distinction forms the basis for a just legal system, where punishment is proportional to the level of control an individual had over their actions. Meaning and purpose in life. The belief in fate can offer solace, suggesting that our lives, however seemingly inconsequential, are part of a greater cosmic plan. It can provide a sense of order and meaning in a seemingly chaotic world. However, free will allows us to define our own meaning and purpose. We can choose to contribute to a cause we believe in, leave a positive impact on the world, or simply pursue personal happiness. This sense of agency can be a powerful motivator, driving us towards a fulfilling life. The power of belief. Regardless of the true answer to the fate versus free will debate, our beliefs themselves can have a profound impact. Believing in free will can empower us to overcome challenges and strive for our goals. Conversely, succumbing to a sense of predetermined fate can lead to passivity and resignation. This highlights the importance of fostering a growth mindset, one that emphasizes the power of individual effort and the ability to learn and grow through experience. The evolving conversation. The debate on fate and free will is likely to continue as our understanding of the universe and ourselves evolves. Perhaps future scientific advancements will shed light on the complexities of the brain and decision-making processes. Perhaps philosophical discourse will refine our understanding of free will and agency. Regardless of the future, this ongoing exploration can enrich our understanding of the human condition and empower us to navigate the complexities of life. In conclusion, the question of fate versus free will isn't a binary choice. It's a complex tapestry woven with threads of determinism, randomness, and the undeniable human spark of agency. By acknowledging the interplay between these forces, we can cultivate a sense of responsibility, define our own meaning, and navigate the grand adventure of life with a sense of purpose and empowerment.